and welcome to the moving vlog. I obviously got a candle because how could you move into a new house and not have a candle to light? I'm gonna get started with my meal prep for the week. I've just stopped through Home Bargains this morning. Hey, what's up guys, it's Kieran. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the moving vlog. I'm literally picking up this video exactly where I left off the last one, but if you didn't see it, a quick little summary. My name is Kieran. I've just completed my first 2 years as a junior doctor, and instead of going straight into specialty training, I've decided that I'm going to be taking a year out, what we call an F3 year, and I'm going to be locuming for 6 months and then traveling for 6 months with my boyfriend. And today is the day we move in together, and I'm very nervous. I'm so excited, but I'm also very nervous because we've never lived alone together, and it's definitely going to be fun. It's going to be an adjustment. It's going to be all the things, but above all else, I'm just really excited because this is a brand new chapter for us. So I've spent all morning packing up my car and it is full to the brim of all of my stuff. I did spend the last couple of weeks while I was at home decluttering, so I'm really thankful that the stuff I've packed is everything that I actually use. I've kept only the essentials and necessities and pretty much donated everything else. Any clothes that I haven't worn in the last year, they've been donated, all of that kind of stuff. So it really is the bare necessities in there, but I still seem to have a lot of stuff and I'm not quite looking forward to moving all of it into our new place. But other than that, I am so excited. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get going. Okay, welcome to the new kitchen. We're kind of actually in the midst of a deep unpacking hole, but we realized we've forgotten a few things and there are a lot of household essentials that we're missing. So we took a quick break, went to the shops, and I figured I would do a haul, and then once we're fully unpacked I will do a tour of our new flat because I am genuinely in love with it. But first things first, we didn't realize we didn't have a kettle, so we got that. We got some tissues, some cleaning supplies. Obviously fairy liquid is a must. I just got this antibacterial surface cleaner, also just sponges and stuff, kitchen roll, things I didn't even think about bringing, like a bath mat. We found this fairly inexpensive one from B&M which will do the job just fine. Again, something I completely forgot was a fitted sheet for the bed. I brought all of the covers, I just did not bring a sheet, so we've now got one of those. I obviously got a candle because how could you move into a new house and not have a candle to light. We got some other kind of kitchen essentials like a cutting board, baking sheets because we only have a couple of those, and obviously kind of just need a few more. I got one of these bathroom storage things for toothpaste, toothbrushes, maybe even mouthwash. And then probably my favorite thing that I got from B&M is this spice rack. It was definitely the treat for myself, but it's an essential, and I chucked out all of my spices from my last place, so we get to start fresh with that. Also just got some Himalayan pink salt as well as some pepper. And then other stuff that we got was just a bunch of organization boxes. I haven't unpacked the bathroom at all yet because all of my stuff is packed so neatly, but I don't have any storage boxes, so I'm going to do that today, as well as a dish rack for our dishes after we've washed them. We didn't have one of these, so I think that'll be really helpful. And we also got an over-the-door shoe storage because we don't have anywhere to put our shoes, and although I love this flat, it's quite small, so we're trying to take advantage of all of the storage we have, and I think hanging that over the door will be perfect as long as it actually fits on the doors. And then the last couple of things, we got a bathroom bin as well as kitchen bins because again, why did we not think about bringing bins? Here they are in all their glory, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to carry on unpacking. We are halfway done and I just want to finish it all up so that I can relax and feel at home. But once it's all tidied up, we're going to go do a grocery shop and do a really big kitchen stock up, which I'm so excited for, and then I will show you around. Okay, so as you come in, you walk directly into the living room, which is perfectly set up for all of the movie nights I'm sure we're going to be having over the next 6 months. But probably my favorite part of the flat is this gigantic patioed window that we've got in the lounge. Not only does it let in so much natural light throughout the day, I also just love the view. And then opposite the living room, we've got probably my second favorite part of the flat, which is the kitchen. kitchen. I've lived in shared accommodation for the last 7 years, so one of the things I was most excited for was a kitchen of my own. I'm genuinely so excited to get back into cooking. And then continuing on through this door, we've got the bedroom, which is pretty simple, but it's honestly just got the essentials, everything we need. We've got a closet, which I've also organised to the max. I'm very happy with this shoe rack because it keeps all our shoes in one place. Next to our closet is our bathroom, which I've also organised and labelled everything. This is genuinely the dream for me. I was so excited to have a place of my own and I could not be happier. Okay, we ended up going to both Tesco and Aldi to stock up the kitchen because obviously we're starting with a blank slate, so we needed to pretty much get everything. So starting off, we got some olive oil, we got some white onions as well as red onions, we got some chilies, spinach, tomato puree, and somewhere I believe I got some tomato passata. I'm gonna make a kind of like bean and halloumi casserole this week, so for that I obviously got some halloumi as well as various types of beans. I went for cannelloni and black beans, and I think also butter beans because they are actually some of my favourites. And I'm also on nights next week, so I decided to pick up a few snacks, including some gluten-free pretzels and these mini cheese crackers. Sliced greens that I'm going to cook up with some green beans to have with my eggs this week. I got some tacos as well as some vegan meat because we're going to make Mexican tomorrow, I think, and then some staples for the freezer, including some frozen veg. I like to have some emergency meals in the freezer, so I got some gluten-free pizza as well as garlic bread. And the last couple bits in this bag, I got some sausages as well as some emergency food, nacho cheese for the Mexican, limes also for the Mexican, and a couple of leftover seasonings that I wanted to get that weren't in the little set that I got earlier. I got some fajita seasoning as well as harissa, which I love to put on my eggs. And a bit random, but I also got some wax melts because I have a wax burner and I feel like it's a lot more effective than candles in a sense. On to bag number 2. Green beans, like I said, I'm going to have those with my eggs. I always like to have pasta in the cupboard because it's a good like emergency meal if I don't know what I feel like cooking. So I got this green pea penne as well as chickpea fusilli. They're both gluten-free, a bit higher in protein, a little bit better for you than just normal pasta. I got some cherry tomatoes, tomato passata, frozen mango for smoothies, Aldi's version of sriracha because I love to put that on my eggs, sweet corn as well as some coconut milk, which I think I'm going to put in the bean casserole. I feel like that'll make it really creamy. Peppers for the Mexican as well as avocado, so I'm going to make some fresh guac, garlic paste, and then the last thing that I got was just like bathroom essentials. I forgot to get these when we went to B&M, so I got some body wash, the Tresemme dupe from Aldi, which I'm excited to try, and then some shampoo as well as just some soap. And then obviously Harry got all his meaty stuff that he's already put away. I'm absolutely obsessed with this view. I just love that I get to wake up to this every morning. Let's make a coffee. Okay, I've just stopped through Home Bargains this morning because now that the flat is actually emptied, unpacked and organised, I've realised there are a couple more things that we need. So I quickly stopped through and bought some frying pans. We've got normal saucepans, but we don't have frying pans. So a pack of 2 for £7 was actually pretty bargainous in my opinion. And then the main reason that I came was for meal prep containers because I want to meal prep today for the week and I forgot I didn't have any containers. So I came in for that and I came out with a bunch of other shit, so I figured I would do a haul. I also got this glass kind of casserole dish that can go in the oven as well as store food because we don't really have anything like this, and like I said yesterday, I want to make a bean and halloumi type of casserole today, so I'm going to use that. And then just some other shit that I kind of forgot. I don't have a loofah, so I bought one of those. I got also, definitely not a necessity, but one of those headbands to wear while I do my skincare. I just figured and if I can make the experience a little bit more luxurious for myself, then why not? And then just a couple of food bits that I wanted to pick up because I'm on nights next week and I love these as snacks. So rice crackers with my favorite cottage cheese. This is chive cottage cheese, which just adds to the experience. I feel like plain cottage cheese isn't very nice. And that is everything that I got. So I'm going to head back home, start meal prepping, and then I think we're going to just explore a little bit around us, see what we've got going on, and pretty much just chill the rest of the day. We don't have any plans, and that's the nice thing about rushing through all of the unpacking and organising. Everything is settled, so now we can just relax and enjoy our new home before our shifts start and we're back to working all the time. I'm going to get started with my meal prep for the week. I don't particularly have a recipe that I'm going to be following. I think I'm just going to make it up as I go along, which is what I tend to do with most of the things I cook, because I genuinely love experimenting with food and cooking and recipes, and now that I have my own kitchen I have the freedom to do that, and I'm genuinely so excited. Okay, so the bean casserole is pretty much ready, but I'm going to leave it on the hob at a low heat for like 10 or so minutes just to soak up all of the flavours and spices that I've added. And while that's simmering, I'm going to shallow fry the halloumi to add to it, and then we are pretty much done. This literally smells absolutely incredible. I'm so excited to try it. I'm just going to have a little bite with a bit of everything on it just to see how it tastes. I definitely should have given that a minute, it's so hot. But it tastes incredible, I've got to say. It's giving kind of like a Moroccan vibe. So it is my first official night alone in the flat, and honestly I'm feeling so content. Harry is on night shifts, so he left a few hours ago, and I just did a little bit of painting, made it super comfy cozy in here. I've got cookies in the oven and I'm about to cozy up on the sofa and read my book for the next couple of hours. That does not sound like heaven to you, I don't know what does, but I wanted to give a quick book update before I ended off this video, because the last time I checked in I was reading The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hildebrand, and I finally finished it, so I wanted to give my thoughts. So the main reason that I wanted to read this book in the first place was because I saw they were making a Netflix series, and I wanted to have read the book before the series came out, and I heard so many good things about Ellen books. I heard they were all based on Nantucket and they had a very like cute summery kind of vibe, but I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed by this book. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10 at best. I just felt like there were so many unnecessary characters and so much unnecessary fluff that this book was way longer than it needed to be, and I have a really bad attention span anyway, so most books really do need to capture me from start to finish for me to rate it any higher than an 8, but this one I did feel like it was kind of difficult to want to pick it up each time, and I kind of had to force myself until it got
very entertaining, which was probably after like halfway through at least. I will say there were a few good plot twists, and by the end I was really interested in what was happening, but then the ending came and it was so anticlimactic, it was almost disappointing for me. I don't know, I had so much hope for this book. I'm still gonna watch the series, and I'm kind of hoping that they change the ending. I know that's probably a really controversial opinion, because whenever people change a movie or a series in comparison to a book, it's usually devastating, but for me this ending was just not good. I'm gonna watch the series, it comes out in the next couple of weeks, but I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to be really invested in Ellen Hildebrand. I was ready to read the rest of her books, and now I'm thinking I'm gonna take a little break from that and see if anybody can convince me otherwise. But for now, I'm about to start Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I'll let you know how that goes. I'm literally on page 1, so I'm gonna start that tonight, see how far I get, eat my cookies. But for now, I'm gonna end off this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!